What's up, everybody? Mots of Cage Radio. We're out at the MMA poker tournament. I ran into the Fallen Angel, who's in town from Oakland, California. Just fought at PFC 13 against Carlo Prater. Unfortunately, came up short on was it a majority decision?
What was it?
I think it was. It's irrelevant because he's not here and you're here. So tell us what's up, Angel.
Nothing been eating, feeling depressed since the fight. Chilling with my boy Art right here, King Arthur. You know what I mean?
Let's get a shot of Art and pull out real quick. All right. With the shirt that says "Bring it, bitch." I like that. That shit is strong. All right.
That's former PFC, featherweight champ right there.
All right. When are you making your comeback, big dog?
Probably July.
There it is, and we're going to get all to that. Let me get with the Angel real quick. All right, Angel, holler at us. Carlo Prater just shows up out of the WEC, immediately fighting for a belt. Yo, what's up with that?
I don't know, man. You got to ask the promoters. MMA, but I don't understand what the rankings are for. You know, to me, I could curse on it right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's bullshit. You know, you have all these people. You have a 1 through 10 ranking plus whoever the champion is, and then you have people coming down from weight classes. They're automatically third ranked or second ranked, or people win fights and one fight, and you're automatically number one contender, or you come from another promotion, and because of your previous accomplishments, you're in title contention. It's all bullshit. What about Poppy's? He's in the top 10. What about Darren? He's top 10. Gabe Rudiger's top 10. How do you surpass all these people? How did I get kicked out of a title fight, put back in it because the champion leaves, versus somebody who came from another promotion? WC is WC, PFC is PFC. If these promotions want to have their own individualism, you can't take somebody's prior accomplishment somewhere else and rank them for your promotion. If they join the PFC, they should start at the bottom, have to work their way to the top. Just like I had to work my way to the top, he had to work his way to the top. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, I shouldn't even have to fight the guy. And as far as I'm concerned, I didn't even really fight the guy, because at the time I was hugging him, doing bromance, or getting hugged, doing bromance. So, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, though. I ain't a promoter. I just fight, All
right, now, PFC 13, I asked the fighters all the same question. The 3 minutes versus the 5 minutes. What do you think? Do you like it?
Honestly, how can I put this one out? Well, I'm going to just put it the way I put it. Whoever want to see me about it, I'm not hard to find. You got my MySpace, see me about it. So the thing is, the 3 minute rounds are partisan towards the area. What's a better way to elaborate on it? The valley is still developing as far as MMA is concerned. So the people with cardio, like Darren, Art, Billy Evangelista, George Evangelista, the Mike Morenos, the John Reedys, the people who have the cardio out here and the skills to compete at 5 minutes around, they're far and few in between, because the areas compared to Southern Cali and Northern Cali, Central Valley is still relatively new. So to me, it seems like the rounds play into that, because if you look at it in the PFC, it's 3 minute rounds. I'm fat as hell right now, and after the fight, I could fight 3 minute rounds right now if somebody came up to me, because that's just the way I work. And a lot of these guys, you see 3 minute rounds, one round is over, they're tired. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of people from this area are like that. They don't have the training to take it to the next level yet. And then even if you see some people from Northern Cali, I wouldn't exclude that, or Southern Cali fighting the PFC, 1 or 2 rounds. To me, I can't comprehend how you can get tired in 3 minutes with a minute break, and then or 6 minutes with 2 minutes break. It don't make sense, and they play into that. But we're athletes, you know what I mean? If we want to train ourselves, you can't control anything in a fight except for your conditioning. Bass Rudin talks about it. Frank Shamrock taught that to me, you know. So you can't, if you get caught with a submission, you can't control it. You get clipped in 8 seconds or 18 seconds like Carl did from LeVar, you can't control it. You can control your cardio. You're in charge of that. So if they don't want to take responsibility for that and get tired and get their ass kicked, that should be them. But when you have a setting like a ring that's advantageous to the jiu-jitsu guys or the wrestlers who can get a hold of us strikers real fast, with corners where we can be held at by the weight leaning on us, it's too unfair. And then you add 3-minute rounds to that. You know what I mean? I'm not even a wrestler, and if I got on top of him and sat like fucking this and did nothing, you know, like Prater did to me, with head in the center, arms in, basic jiu-jitsu, it's not hard to hold somebody down for 3 minutes. You know, my boy Art fought Chad Mendez. You know, Chad's my boy. The advantage went to him, though. You know what I mean? Great wrestler. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? I like Chad. I like Art. If I had to bet, just from the time in the setting alone, you would have to bet on Chad every time. You know what I mean? It don't take much to hold somebody down for 3 minutes. You know, it's just, a lot of things are backwards to me, but like I said, I'm not in charge of it. So I guess, you know, strikers like me, Darren, and Art, we just going to have to deal with it, learn to cope with the ring or something. And another thing, they're hurting the fighters too, because these fighters are used to 3-3s. If they take it to the next level, they're doing 3-5s. That's going to be like cardiac arrest to them. They're not going to be used to that jump. You know, they should at least be doing 4 minutes. You know, because that's a middle point, so that if they take it to the next level of 3-5s, you know, it won't be as much of a change. You know, but
a lot of politics. For instance, I noticed you weren't on the poster. Let's talk about some of the fighters in the Valley that are kind of protected. They seem like, I don't know, they might be ducking you. Are there any fighters out there in particular that you'd like to, I don't know, call out and wonder why they keep ducking you?
Well, I wanted to fight Days. He went to 45, so I guess that Casey Olsen back, that's not going to happen. If he wants to fight me, I'm not hard to fight. Really, I don't give a shit no more, quite frankly. If you're in my weight class and you aren't from any of the places, you know, Uriah's team, you know, Uriah, thank you. I got to give him shouts out. Jasper Tabea, thank you. You know, Darren and Doug's guys, thank you. They've always let me cross-train. You know, I don't have a real team of my own, so I cross-train with those guys. I cross-train with, you know, Jake Schultz and them. I wouldn't fight anybody from those places, you know what I mean? Or you know, any of the AK affiliates, you know, places that I actually go to. Besides that, the billion other fighters out there, I don't give a shit, because, quote Nate Diaz, the top 10 fighters aren't really the top 10 fighters. They're just waiting for the top 10 fighters to get there. I've cross-trained with a lot of people, Randy Couture, Quentin Jackson, all the people at AK, all the people at Rise, all the people at Broadway, Bashroom, everybody, and the toughest people I've ever seen are the people you've never even heard of yet. The top 10 people, you know, if you leave the lion in a field full of zebra, or you know, it's gonna get bloated. It's not gonna be hungry anymore. It's full. If you get people like me or Billy or Darren, you know, or Doug or Phil or Art, people like that's you know, hunting, and we could barely find a gazelle or anything. We're hungry. So what do you think is going to happen when we get to the lions that's bloated? You know, our pride is going to take over their pride, and I'm waiting for the opportunity. I thought I had it, you know, with Prater. I came up short. You know, that whole hugging thing is not me. I'd rather get knocked the fuck out, flip over the ropes, through the commentator's table, knocked out dramatically, and be on PFC greatest knockouts as the person getting knocked out, rather than being held all day. You know, it's bullshit. You know, that's how people want to win. That's how people want to win, but it's not my thing.
All right, with Dominic, the Fallen Angel Robinson. What's up next for the Goon Squad? Talk to me.
Goonies, man. I'm waiting for this goddamn cut on my head to heal, and then I'm trying to get in by the end of July or something like that. Maybe a Strikeforce Challengers series, you know. Me and DC got the same manager, so we both might try to get on that. He's working on Japan, either Deep or Pancrase, so that's what I'm hoping for. Try to build my record up some more and get some international traveling in, you know. See, I like the whole traveling idea, the whole seeing different cultures thing. Plus, you get to fight and make money. So, and over in Japan, you know, if I would have fought Prater in Japan, he would have had like 800 yellow cards.